all want to be like the nature boy.
What's up, y'all? Star Garage at it. Just down in the basement, aka the shop, the RC shop. Just wanted to let y'all know what was going on today. We went out to park that's close to where I'm at, the local park. They just put in I guess you can call it a bike ramp trail. I guess what that's gonna be called. I know we went there. My family and myself, we went there during the summer, early summer, and it was just a big park, and in the back there's just a big open field with a couple baseball parks back there, and we went there yesterday, Saturday, and go back there and it's completely changed. Township put some money into the park and put that bike ramp park up. That's what I'm calling it. I don't know exactly what it's called. But, it had a little, like a circle kind of track thing going on, and some like whip-de-doos and some ramps, and at the one end, it's like I guess you can call it like a half pipe. And I mean, this thing just goes basically kind of like curves up and just straight up in the air. And just the ramp itself goes up, ground up probably, vertically probably, I don't know, I guess 10 feet. Not straight up, but it's kind of like, curves up. And so I'm there Saturday, I'm like, oh man, we gotta bring the RCs here, do some bashing. So that's exactly what we did today. Me and my boy Angel, we call him Uncle Angel. And so we go there today, and he has the Big Rock, the 3S version, and which ain't bad at all. I can just imagine that thing on the 6S. The 3S was just quick, and I took the little Creighton out, and there it is right there. So I took that out, and I thought something sounded a little funny, last time I ran it, and then the day when we took it out, just kept hearing it, it sounded like one of the diffs were going bad. And the didn't know exactly what it was, so it was moving, so I was like, all right, well, we're already out here, so I might as well just keep going. So drove around for a while at that park, and then just decided to take it on that big ramp and just freaking sent it. I think it was under power a little bit, just because of that, gear was starting to go bad. And but it was still moving, at the time. But so we so like I say, I sent this thing. I mean, this thing went up in the air. You will see it in the video. I just gotta edit and download the video, then I'll have it up and I'll have it on YouTube. But this thing, I just can't even imagine if this thing was wasn't hurt, with the gear being messed up. I can't even imagine how high that thing would have went if I would have sent it full. And but it was a good time there. It had my boy Angel. He got the rock, the Big Rock, and he was just getting used to it. He got it like a month or so ago, and just first time him having it out. But that thing moves, drives pretty good, handles pretty good, and like I said, I can't even imagine how the 6S is. But after a while, he decided to send it, and like I said, you'll see it on the video after I download, edit it and download it, put it up on YouTube. But and then got my daughter the Gorgon, and switched it over to 2S LiPo, because that other one, this guy here, the NIMH battery, don't last too long. Not enough power out of this. So she ran it a couple times, and with this, just get used to it. And then I switched over to LiPo. So I got her I got her 2 LiPo batteries, and which they weren't expensive at all. So I got her 2 of those, and talking about runtime was just a lot longer than this thing here. These are old batteries, old battery style. But yeah, the lipos last a lot longer. We were surprised. And but after a while, I'm gonna switch her over. Get a think I'm gonna put like 130 amp ESC in it. Get the receiver and I don't know what size probably motor to put in it, probably 3900 kV motor in it. I know I've seen guys have on YouTube having problems with fitting the motors in, that the cans weren't long enough. And I see Kevin Talbot, he wanted to put one in and it wouldn't fit, so he grinded out the chassis just to get this thing to fit. It fit, but he made that a 6S, and those Gorgons are the wheelbase isn't long enough for the 6S. He could not keep that front end down. But it was flying, but he just couldn't keep the front end down. But I think I'm just going to, have it so she can at least run the 3S. But I think with the 130 amp ESC, I think you can run it from 2, 4, and 5S. I mean 2, 3. No, what is it? 2, 3, and 4S. I'm sorry. I think 6S is just too much for the Armored Gorgon. But the Armored Gorgon, that like I said, that thing did pretty good. We didn't send it up high on that big ramp. Just let it ride around it, halfway and come around and jump off. But that thing did pretty good out there on that field course, or whatever you want to call it. But just checking in with you guys. How everybody doing? This early New Year. Well, we're already in February already. Still New Year. Hope everybody's doing good, staying safe. Yeah. So right now we got the 22, or the 22S drag car, 69 Camaro. Then got the Creighton 6S. Had that for a few years now. And got a new one coming on the way. Not going to give it away yet, but it's a RC that I've been wanting for a while now. The RC's been out for, I don't know, I guess 2-3 years now. And I just had other things going on with my full scale 69 Camaro drag car. Not that one, the full size one. Been doing some things to that, upgrading some things, and but I finally pulled the trigger and ordered the new RC truck that I've been wanting. Can't wait for it to get here. It's supposed to be here Tuesday, this coming up Tuesday. We're Sunday night right now, but Tuesday seems so far away because you're waiting for it. I've been tracking it. Right now, when I checked this morning, and it was in Horsham, PA. So that's pretty close. UPS is delivering it, so I guess it's still in Horsham. I guess there's no routes going today. But yeah, I put the for the lipo that I use for the Gorgon when I since I switched it over to 2S. It's where is it at? I got a thing with Z battery, so it's let's see if we can get you a good light here. The Z7200 mAh 120C 7.4 volt, which is it did pretty good. You can see it was a lot, it was a big difference in speed difference from the NI battery to the lipo. But yeah, I don't know. My first battery, when I got the Creighton, was the 6SZ, and I just always stuck with the Z batteries. This is the hard case also. Now my 6S for the Creighton, is soft. I don't even know if they even make the 6S batteries in a hard case. I don't know. If anybody know, let me know. Give me something in the comments, please, because I would love to have a 6S hard case for the Creighton. But yeah, that's what I always stay with Z. I don't know. You know, they never did me wrong, you know, so far. So I'm gonna stay with them. But, yeah, and also have the 3S for the. I was running 3S on the 22S drag car, and but I think I'm gonna try to go down to a 2S. But I got 3Ss, I got 2Ss. You know, I guess you could never having too much batteries. But right now I'm storage charging one of the ones I didn't use today. Did a discharge, and then I'm just putting a little storage charge on it now. But let me turn this camera around, let you see my guy's workbench. It's a little cluttered up right now. Just coming back today. Here we go. That's still Creighton. She only got one fan. The other one went to shit on me. So I just took it off, tried to fix it, but it wasn't going to make it. Flatlined. And that's a newer ESC. The original one that came with the Creighton, I was running it one day and it just wasn't even running along. Probably for like not even 5 minutes, and I went to go hit the brakes and it just stopped and just turned off and never turned back on. And I tried to troubleshoot it, tried to hook it up to my programmer, and just it wasn't getting nothing out of it. So I called Horizon Hobbies. Well, I actually did it through the app. You know, you go into your account and then you can talk to them through the, you know, over the messaging, and tell them what was going on. It wasn't doing this, wasn't doing that, and they looked up my account and saw that, you know, I had just, you know, had it not too long, and they asked me all kind of questions. That I did this? I said I did everything possible to try to get this thing to work. So they said, yeah, it's still on the warranty. So that's all it was. Then, you know, no problems. There was just okay, we're going to send you out one, and that was it, done. And I got the new one in 2 days. There's an old one right here. This old guy. And but the fan still works. It's weird, but just no go, no steering, and no go. But I used the connector. You see the connector's going, the EC5 connector, and I put it on the Gorgon so we could run the LiPo batteries. But if anybody knows what to do with this thing, if I can get it to work again somehow, please let me know in the comments. I will gladly appreciate it, because I mean, you know, it's not that old. Just yeah, let me know, please. Appreciate that. But like I say, here we go. You know, so I wanted my charger up off the table, so I made a little shelf there with little L brackets right there and down the bottom there at the other end, and, you know, bent them down so I can, you know, still see the screen on the charger. I made my little stoppers here around the outsides so nothing to fall off. And a little pegboard. And I originally made this work table to make my vinyl printed shirts, which silhouette here, and the heat press. And then when I started doing the RC thing again, if you guys follow my channel, you know I've been in RC since I was like 8. So when I finally started doing it again, I moved the printing stuff over to the side, and this used to be a 4x8 table. It is still 4x8, but as you can see, I made like a little cutout so I can, you know, get more in here, because trying to reach 4 feet back, basically 4 feet back, made it a little hard to try to reach back there, and I didn't feel like stretching. So I made a little cutout, and I got that, you know, room over here, the room here. But you know, started doing, not plugging Milwaukee or anything, but hey, Milwaukee, if you see it, hook me up. But I started buying more and more Milwaukee tools for home and at work. Good tools, highly recommend it. And I got the 1/4 inch Milwaukee little impact here. Fuel, got to go with fuel. Brushless. Fuel, not fuel. But I like it. It has the quick disconnect, so when you put anything in here, you just push it down and it locks. It's just, you just have to pull it up and it unlocks it. Then you got your little lights. Pretty strong too, very, very strong. very strong. Doing anything what I do and messing with these, you need just the M12. You don't need the M18 to do none of this. M12 is more than enough. Yeah, I got my little lipo bag. Got the little laser thermometer. Oh yeah, and got the little Milwaukee. I'll make a review. Make a little video on the tools too. Made on a couple of them. Didn't make one on that yet, and I didn't make one on the vacuum yet. I got this one because it's small, compact, portable, very portable, and strong too. As long as you keep the filter clean, strong. But like I said, I'll do a little video with that sometime. And got the little Dremel tool set. I got the new brushless Dremel from Milwaukee that they just came out. They had one before, but they weren't brushless. They came out with one, I think, a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago that I was waiting for. And it's right in that bag down there. But it's brushless now. And that's why I got that to use with, the RC stuff and anything else. And I got the DeWalt drill driver. I got this a while ago. Let me open it up right quick. Give me a second. That guy right there. So how that works is you hit the trigger and whatever which way you just turn your wrist, that's the way it's going to go. So you don't got to be sitting there moving your wrist all over which way. You just hit the trigger and twist your hand. That's that way, and that's the way that the drill is going to turn. Left, right to right. It's the same thing. Quick disconnect. One battery charger. Pretty good tool. I'll make a video on that too. Throw on the model number just in case anybody's looking for one. That vac came with the little nozzles and stuff, extensions. But yeah, that's another thing. As you can see, my rear diff is out because, like I said, when we was running, this thing started screaming and more. And not to after you'll see the video when I made that big jump, this thing started even giving out even more. So I got it out. I got the diff out, and the screws there, and I'm just soaking it right now just to get all the dirt and grease off of it. But it didn't look too bad. I mean, I could see that the main gear started. You see a little bit. It's hard to get a picture here. Let me see if I get my hand in. It's hard to tell. But I think I'm gonna order me one of them just to have. Probably just put it in, just use that one as a spare. You never know. Yeah, I got them all in there just soaking. Yeah. See what happens. But that's it, guys. What else we got here? Other than that, this thing's a beast. I'm very, very happy with this. It just takes a beating and just keeps going. Other than the gears tripping, but making that noise. But other than that, this thing just keeps going and going. But yeah, guys, that's my shop for the RCs here. Oh yeah, shout out to San Fran. You see it right here. Let's go Niners. Yeah. Okay, that's still going. Let that do what it gotta do. But yeah, like I said, but my boy at work had a 3D printer. He's just playing around with it. So he was making some zoomies to put on the side of the drag cars, and he's just just messing around, see which measurements look right on it. But they look too long already. I told him they were too long, so we got to shorten them up. But we can make bullhorns for the cars. So yeah, but he's starting to deal with that. Made a couple of things. He made me this bracket for the GPS thing, the GNSS, whatever you want to call it. He made that for me. Put that right on there. Came out pretty good too. Yep, got the little charger port on the side, opened up. That's his logo back there. Yes, sir. But yeah, I can't wait. Let me turn you guys. There you go. So, but like I said, I can't wait to get that new the new RC in. Oh yeah, I can't wait. Just can't wait. I already got some stuff for it. But yeah, but Tuesday, I don't know. I'll try to make one Tuesday. If not, it'll be sometime during the week. I'll make the video of the new RC when it comes in. But like I said, I already got some parts for it. I don't want to give it away. And hopefully Tuesday Tuesday can't come fast enough. Hope it did, but hope it does. But it is what it is. But just update on the RC and what I've been doing with the RCs, and then I'll make another video. Go out to the garage and give you guys an update on the '69 Camaro drag car. Go over the things that I'm trying to do this off season. Off season's about to come to an end soon. It's February already. But got a lot of work to do to that. Not a lot of work, but just little things that I've been wanting to do for some time. A lot of freshening up, maintenance, and all that. Going over everything, nuts and bolts, make sure everything's nice and tight. Make sure you don't see no cracks nowhere. Because trust me, in those cars, man, they vibrate so much, and a lot of power and torque. That thing that those things go through. Drag cars that you gotta make sure you go over those cars a lot. Check them over. Check it once, check it twice, and make sure you don't see no cracks, especially like in the ladder bars. The 4 links. If you got 4 links, make sure your suspension brackets or on there good, not cracked. You gotta go over everything. But I'll go over that when I make the video out there. That'll probably, I don't know, I might make that video tonight or something. But alright guys, see you in a bit. Like I say, stay safe. See you.
Woo!